Hello, my name is Mitt Romney, and I approve this message. Hey yo, what it do, baby? It's your boy Dynamic, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of my perk series. So what I do is I give out a description of all the perks and the best ways to use them, basically some tips based on my past experience with the game. I've elaborated a couple theories and stuff like that. You know, I'm an intelligent human being, and that's how I do it. So let's move on to the perks. The first perk, I usually start off with the most overpowered perk in each tier. So this is tier 2, and the best perk is Assassin. Now, a lot of people say that Assassin is the cheapest perk. And in reality, I mean, it kind of is because it's the strongest one. It totally eliminates one part of the game, a huge part of the game, which is the minimap. So, for instance, when there's no UAV on the other team, obviously they can't see you. You guys know this already. And the thermal scopes and the heartbeat sensors and the portable radars and all that. So it's an incredible, super powered perk. And if you want the best KD, it's probably the one to go with. Okay, so moving on to the next perk. The next perk is Hardline. Hardline is personally my favorite perk. I use it best with the MK14 assault rifle because I don't need scavenger. It's a single shot assault rifle. I use Recon with it and I get a lot of assists. So in part, that's why it's my favorite perk, because it allows you to get more kill streaks, and I like getting kill streaks a lot. It's like basically my favorite part of the game. The next perk is Blast Shield. So Blast Shield, I wouldn't recommend using it with Stalker, because Stalker, it delays triggered explosives or claymores and bouncing betties and stuff like that. And I would suggest using it with a perk maybe like that Silence or something like that, because it already protects you from explosives and stuff like that. So you don't really need to worry about claymores, because a direct claymore is not going to kill you, and a direct bouncing betty is not going to kill you. So you have to use another perk that balances it out. I wouldn't use Stalker unless you want to have, you know, the faster movement while aiming down the sights. I would use something like Steady Aim or Dead Silence. Okay, so for the next perk, I had to choose between Quick Draw and Overkill. And I had a tough time choosing which one was best, but in the end, I ended up going with Overkill. It was a little bit better than Quick Draw, making Quick Draw the worst perk in the second tier of the game. And I came to this conclusion, and it was kind of hard for me to understand it, but now that I went through every perk, I kind of understand it. I mean, it only basically does two functions. It just lets you aim faster, and other than aiming faster, it lets you throw grenades faster or put equipment faster. And I mean, it depends on the player if you decide that aiming a little bit faster is that really that important over other things that can protect your life even more than that. So I mean, this all depends on the player. I'd rather have something that protects me from dying, and that just seems like it helps a little bit in movement speed. It doesn't really help enough in dying. Like when you try to limit deaths, that's when you start to improve, when you start dying less and getting more kills. I like it a lot, but it's really the worst perk. I have to admit it, technically it is. The only thing I would ever suggest using it with are an assault rifle and a sniper. That is the only two things I used to use Quick Draw with. Because a submachine gun, it aims down the sight fast enough already. And if you just want to aim a little faster, stick a Steady Aim on it. Don't stick a Quick Draw. So just a sniper and assault rifle is the only two things. Not even a shotgun, because shotguns you can aim from the hip. So just those two things. Oh my god, I almost forgot about Overkill. Overkill should never be used, well, at least in my opinion, should never be used with Scavenger, because you have two main guns and you have enough ammo, at least I believe, to get high kill streaks. And also it's pretty much the best perk if you want to have a gun that you can use in almost every situation. Basically, the two guns you could use in almost every situation is SMG and assault rifle. SMG for close quarters, and assault rifle for medium to long range. Or you could have a shotgun and an assault rifle or whatever. So that improves your KD a little bit. Not as much as the other perks. That's why I have it at 4th. But it does improve it a little bit compared to, let's say, Quick Draw. And yeah, so
Oh yeah, guys, forgive me for my voice. I mean, I'm so sick. I don't know what it is. I'm starting to get scared because I don't know if you guys know, but on the news there's like this meningitis outbreak going on. And I know I don't have that, but it's like every symptom that I have is just like the meningitis or whatever. So, but yeah, it's the end of the commentary. Look, I heard this guy right here and I turned around. I hope you guys liked my explanation of the second tier perks. And as always, peace out, players.